Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm back here with one more Geeks for Geeks problem, and let's see what that problem says and what we have to do. Okay, so as you can see on my screen that we have to find the nth node from the end of linked list. So when we say this sentence, it is pretty much clear what the problem is trying to ask. So here if we have this linked list, we have to get the element nth as in second element from the end. So first is this one, second is this one, so output should be 8. So linked list starts from the indexes 1. It doesn't follow array or array list order where we start from 0. So here I will give you guys two approaches. One will be the really simple approach and another will be I think an average difficulty level approach. It is not like complex. So we will see both of them and I will try to explain in the layman terms so that everyone can understand that. So let's start with the first approach. So here I'm taking the example of this one. So what I will do is when I understand this question as in a new developer, so I see like I don't know the size of this linked list, so I have to gather that first. So to do that, what we have to do is first we have to iterate through the entire linked list and keep having a counter where we will increment till we reach the end of the list. So that way we will get to know the size of the linked list. So when we have the size of the linked list, what we have to do is so we know the size here is 9. So when we subtract 9 minus like when we do 9 minus 2, which means 7, which equals to 7, which means that we have to get the 7th node. So here this is the first, second and so on, we are here at 7th. But if we do plus 1, so that means that we have achieved the output that we wanted to. So here the formula, I won't say the formula, but let's say formula. So here the formula is the size of the linked list minus n. So n will be given to us minus n plus 1. So when we do that, we know okay, this is the index that we have to fetch. Now what we have done is first we have iterated towards the entire list to find the size of the linked list, and now what we have done is we have calculated the index that we have to find from the start, not from the end, right? Now when we have that, we have to iterate again over the list to get that data, right? So let's do that. But before we do that, if you are new to my channel, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. There is an easy and quick step that you just have to hit the red colored subscribe button, and that is all I need from you guys. So please do that, and now let's see the approaches. Okay, so first let's calculate the size of the linked list. So for that I'm going to have a length which is going to be initialized as 0. We can do len, and we are going to have a current pointer which is going to start from head. So I'll choose while loop here, and I'm going to iterate over the list till we reach the end of the list, right? So I have to keep incrementing, as in let's say I'm right now at 1 and I have to go to 2, which means 1 dot next, again for 2 dot next, right? So this is the order that we have to maintain, and that is what we have to do here. So current is going to be current dot next, right? And now we will increment len here. Why? Because this is going to be the variable which is going to save the size of the linked list. So it is going to be a counter here where it is going to keep incrementing till we reach 9, right? So I hope that part is clear. Now again let's come down to the formula that I was talking about. So here I will just use another variable index, or let's not do that, we can do something else here. But see this, there is this one example here where we say that if the node that we have to fetch is exceeding the size of the list, which means that we don't have that data. So in that case we have to return -1. So what we will do is we will simply do if, now we have the length, so we will do if len is less than what we have to fetch, which is n. In that case just return -1, right? Now our current is at the end of the list, so we have to move it again back towards head because we have to start from head. Now we will use the for loop here and we will start from 1, and here comes the formula that we were talking about. So here what we know is we know the length of the array list, so this is going to be len minus n the node plus 1, and now we will do I plus plus here. So here we know that we are starting from the index 1 and we will do it till the required index, but we have to maintain a variable also, right, where we will store the data. So in that case that it is going to be current, so we are just going to do current.next, and when we are completing this for loop, that means that we have went to the place where we had to. So in that case we just have to return the data in our current pointer, and that's it. Now let's try to run this. Oh, so here the output is good, so it should be 8 and it's 8. Let's try to submit this. So seems good, this is working fine. Just let me know if there is any problem here. I think everything should be okay, but do let me know. I have tried a lot of solution to provide the easiest one possible, and this is the one that I could have thought of. So this is going to be the first solution. Now let's talk about the second solution. So first let me clean this up and then we will talk about it. Okay, so let's first understand the second solution. So here I'm going to do the similar thing which we have just done, but here we are going to use 2 pointers, and these 2 pointers are going to do the exact calculation that we did earlier, which means length minus n plus 1. So let me write down the code, and or I can explain right now. So here what I'm going to do is let's say my first pointer is fp and my second pointer is sp, okay, and I'm taking down this array list right now 4, and let's say our n value is 2. So here what we have to print is 3, right? So here what we will do is we will initialize our first pointer to our head, which is 1, and same goes for second pointer 1. Now what we will do is we will going to iterate first pointer till we reach n. So from I equals to 1 to I equals to n, which is 2. From 1 to 2 we are going to increment fp. So in that case we are just doing fp equals to fp dot next. So that means that when we are done iterating over this loop, our fp is going to be at 2. Okay, so it is going to be at 2, right? So what we have to do now is that we have to keep our first pointer as it is. Now we will start again from fp. So now we don't have to iterate over ith, we will do fp till it reaches null. So we will do while fp not equals to null. So here we are going to increment our fp like next. So till this fp is keep going on, we will just do sp equals to sp dot next. So here if you see right now sp is at 1, fp the first pointer is at 2, so it is one node behind. So when this 2 reaches 4, our second pointer is going to be at 3, and that is what we have to provide. So this is going to be the logic, and let me write down this logic exactly and then I'll explain more. So let's first create these 2 pointers. I'll use the same name to make more sense. Okay, now again what we have to do is we have to iterate int I equals to 1, I less than n, and I plus plus. Till then we will just do fp equals to fp dot next. Now we will do while fp not equals to null. Till then sp equals to sp dot next, and just return sp dot data, right? So let's try to compile this. Okay, my bad, we have to start from 0th, not 1, and I did forgot to do fp dot next. So as you can see, the output is 8, which is the desired one. Now let's try to submit. Okay, so we are seeing exception. Let's solve this. Okay, so I did tried one thing, and apparently I forgot one thing about let's minimize this, about this example, this kind of input. So here, if n is exceeding the length, in that case we are going to get the null pointer exception, and that is what was happening, right? So in that case you just have to do if it is going to be null during the iteration part, because here we are assuming that when we do iterate till n, we are left out with some nodes to iterate, and that was the assumption. That's why we were doing while loop here. But here it seems that if the length, if the node n, not node, if the n is exceeding the length of the linked list, in that case we just have to return -1, and that is what we did, right? So that's why we are seeing this successful output. So I hope these 2 solutions that I provided are a good solution for you guys. If not, you can always try to find more solutions. This is just to give you some kind of introduction or a way or a hint to solve this problem. So this is it for this video, and I really hope that we will meet in some another video. Till then, have a good day, stay safe, and bye bye.